Welcome to the Meb Faber Show, where the focus is on helping you grow and preserve your wealth. Join us as we discuss the craft of investing and uncover new and profitable ideas, all to help you grow wealthier and wiser. Better investing starts here.
Meb Faber is the co-founder and chief investment officer at Cambria Investment Management. Due to industry regulations, he will not discuss any of Cambria's funds on this podcast. All opinions expressed by podcast participants are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Cambria Investment Management or its affiliates. For more information, visit CambriaInvestments.com.
As companies age and they succeed, they go from money losing to money making. As their growth levels off, they don't have to reinvest as much, so cash becomes available. That cash can be used to pay dividends, they can be used to buy back stock, or they can just be held in the company as a cash balance. The company's capacity to borrow money also goes up. So if you tell me where you're in the life cycle, I can pretty much guess what kind of debt mix you should have and how much you should be returning. But in practice, companies fight aging. They don't want to get older. They want to be young growth companies. So this is what tends to happen. You age, you become a middle-aged company, but you still behave like a young company. You refuse to return cash. You keep trying to make investments, even though the investments are not there. You're pushing the limits. I mean, that's why I think if I'm not a management consultant, but if I were a management consultant, nobody would pay me, because my advice to any company that I'm called in and would be just act your age. Just act your age. It's amazing how much healthier companies become if they accept where they are in the life cycle and behave accordingly. Just on that topic, many of your listeners might be aware that this year, both Meta and Alphabet, or Google and Facebook, as I prefer to call them still, did something that I think sent a signal to the world of where they think they are in the life cycle. They both started paying dividends. Paying dividends for a company is like waking up one day and throwing out your cut-off jeans and wearing khakis. It's basically, hey, I'm a grown-up, I have a job to go to, I can't do what I used to do. That's a signal they're sending, saying, guys, if you're investing in us, don't do it because you think we're 25% growth companies. We can't do that anymore. We're great companies, we're growing, but we're probably going to grow 8, 9% a year, deliver great profits. And here's our signal to you that we are grown up. We're paying dividends. That's a healthy thing to do because it sets up expectations that you can deliver on.
Podcast listeners will post show notes to today's conversation at mebfaber.com/podcast. If you love the show, if you hate it, shoot us feedback at themebfabershow.com. We love to read the reviews. Please review us on iTunes and subscribe to the show anywhere good podcasts are found. Thanks for listening, friends, and good investing.